on, guys?
Yeah.
Sup?
Go ahead.
You get whatever you like.
How does it feel to win at home?
It's amazing, bro. Love the energy in the crowd. I was feeding off of it. I could hear everybody, screaming. Feels great.
What about your long layoff? I mean, that carry any weight emotionally as far as coming back after such a long time?
As I said before, I was real busy, 12, 13, 14, so I kind of needed that break. Got to take some time off, get better, play with some new tricks. Play with some new tricks and just learn and take more privates, one-on-one, a lot more drilling. So it was good to take it off.
How did you feel about your opponent's performance? I mean, he was giving a hard time with, I think there's some elbows there, takedowns, some tricky stuff.
Yeah, he, solid opponent. Like I said, I trained with him before, so I knew what I was getting myself into. I knew he was tough, so I kind of didn't rush into it. I kind of took my time a little bit. Got a little more, UFC experience, and I just let him come to me, and then once I heard him, I just stayed on top of him.
It looked like you caught him earlier, and he was going like this throughout. Did you know that you would hurt him?
Yeah, I knew I hurt him. I didn't want to say hurt him. I knew I caught him. Just enough to do a little bit of damage. Didn't hurt him. It wasn't necessarily hurt, but I wanted to the left hook. I gotta watch it. I wanted to the left hook towards the end. That was the shot that hurt.
Was that something that used an advantage for because you got him early?
Yeah, honestly, I just kind of going with it. I don't even really remember. The only reason I remember the left hook was because of the replay. I can't wait to watch it. I don't know. Like I said, I was just in the moment, living it, and I just went with it.
At one point in that closing flurry, you went for 3 lefts to the body. You went crazy on the body. What was the body about?
Yeah, my boxing coach drills in my head. You hurt a guy to the head, go to the body, he'll drop his hands, go back up to the head. It's just like a robot stuff that I do.
Can you, just for the local folks, can you tell us a little bit about your background? You grew up in Leominster?
I was born in Leominster. My parents were in the military, so they moved around a lot. I traveled all around the world, but kind of settled down in Tampa, Florida for a little bit and moved back.
Yeah. So now you're in North Reading?
I'm actually in Woburn, Massachusetts.
Woburn. Yeah. Okay, you live there. You train in Somerville with Delagrange?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me about how that training helped? What'd you focus on?
I've been with Delagrange since 2010. End of 2009, beginning of 2010. He's a great guy. He knows his stuff. He's real passionate about what he does, so he that kind of rubs off onto me, and I get to learn directly underneath him. He lives in the same neighborhood as me, so I'm at his house. I'm at his gym all the time. So I'm actually going to his house after this and getting some food. So.
Have some food.
Yeah.
How do you think you fit into the division? Size it up for us and where you're going to be at.
The division's tough, but I feel like give me a couple more, I'm moving right there with all the top guys.
Sorry, why were you out so long?
Like I said, I was just healing up. Had a couple of nagging injuries. Nothing crazy, nothing too crazy, but it was like I said, the last time, I made a bonus, so made a little money. My girlfriend supports me fully, so she paid the day-to-day bills. We paid off a couple of our student loans, paid off my car, and just sit back and put a little money in the bank, and we said, you know what, let's just get better, and we took the time off and healed up, got 100% full. Healed up, and then got back in it.
Was it important to come back 100% full? Because I know maybe you got calls and maybe you weren't quite ready, or...
Yeah, I thought I was like I said, I was real busy, 13, 14. So I was like, you know what, let's just take some time off. The UFC's not going anywhere, It's just, let's take some time off and get better.
Was there any, was it a different type of pressure after being out for this long, or
Yeah, like I said, like the pressure, I feel like people that deal with pressure they're way too much in their head, they I don't know. I feel like how can you be pressured? Are you feeling pressure right now doing this interview? I'm trying to say you're not. This is what you do. I feel like this is what we do. It's kind of, I don't want to say cocky. I guess it's kind of cocky to say, but it's you're just sitting here, you got your hand on your hip, like what's going on? I feel the same way in there. What you guys feel right now is the same way I feel in there. So.
Did you get a chance to watch the final striking sequence before you got the...
Sort of, but not really. I was too busy looking at the crowd, and you know what I'm saying? So I can't really watch it. Who has a fight pass on their phone? I'm not seriously. Can we look it up after this?
We'll look it up back here.
Can we look it up?
Did you know Sanchez at all before this fight, being from around here?
Sanchez?
I'm sorry.
Gomez, man, come on, get it right, man.
Sanchez, where'd I get that from? I think of Joby Sanchez for some reason. Instead of Joey Sanchez.
I wouldn't say we're like best friends or close friends. I know of him. He's came to my, trained in my gym a couple times. We actually have the same strength and conditioning coach, so we know of each other. But I didn't really know him too well.
Sorry, Rob. What was the injury you came back off of?
I can't remember. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, that's fine.
There's a couple of little nagging things,
Couple
but
of
nothing
nagging
serious.
things. Okay, fine, fair enough.
What did you need me to look up?
The UFC, the fight.
Yeah, here, you take the phone.
No, look it up. Just like pull it up.
So what's next for you?
I don't know. We'll talk. I want to talk to Sean Shelby and get on the conference call or whatever, or sit down and figure it out.
What do you think? Do you think about expanding your horizons, going beyond being a local guy and maybe other countries or anything else?
Yeah, I would love to fight all of. Like, I was my parents were in the military, so I traveled a lot. I've been to Malaysia. I've been to. I've been to Malaysia. I've been to Japan. I would love to go anywhere. So I love to travel, but fighting in Boston's awesome. Vegas is always fun. So like, as long as I'm fighting, I'm cool. It doesn't matter where.